Hey, what's going on, guys? Dropship Tyler here, and today I wanted to do a video about my video I did yesterday talking about manual dropshipping versus automated dropshipping. So the first question I want to answer was somebody left a comment in the chat or in the comment section in the video. And for those of you guys that are unaware of what exactly the video I'm talking about is, it's a live I did from yesterday, basically just talking about the eBay API and why eBay might be flagging and throttling accounts. And somebody said, I just bought your course and you came up with this disappointment. However, thanks for your honest info. Do you still think dropshipping through Sale Freaks is profitable? What if I do not do auto ordering? Would that make any difference not to get the flag eBay account? Please reply. So this person, I mean, they have a legitimate concern because of the fact that I brought up that eBay might be flagging people through the API. And I said, yes, it's still very profitable. I'll do another video today about everything, which is this video right here. And I said, I do believe you should build a manual account in tandem with your Sale Freaks account. So if you have the automated dropshipping blueprint, there's no reason to be worried. I mean, if you follow that strategy and you do things on a daily basis that are going to build your eBay account, you're fine. Okay. There's no reason for you to believe that that strategy does not work anymore. Does it work as well as it did before? No, that's obvious, but it still works. You will still make money from eBay dropshipping if you follow the automated dropshipping blueprint, especially if you're new to the eBay platform. Because if you're new to dropshipping, or not the eBay platform, but dropshipping on the eBay platform, if you start a new account and that account's going to be unflagged right away. I actually know somebody who started a new account in a family member's name, or you can start one in your account. They just already had one going for dropshipping, and they wanted to test things by putting the same item on two different stores. So obviously you can't do that if the accounts are connected. So what this person did was use a family member's name. They created a second account, and they put some of their items on that other account along with other items that they researched from Chili Hunter. And what's interesting is they made $800 just on the front end profit for the first 30 days they were doing it. So you're not going to lose money. That's for sure. If you have a brand new account and you're doing everything correctly, then, and again, doing everything correctly, my version of that versus someone else's version of that is probably very different. So I know people that say they work hard on their stores and, whatever. And then I look at it and it's a mess. So if you're doing things perfectly, in my definition, it's not going to be hard to be able to make a profit and see, great results for the first couple months. Things might die off a little bit for you or a lot, but if you follow the strategy that I'm teaching in that course, you can still make money with a flagged account. You should make money with a flagged account. Now that that question's out of the way, the thing that I am saying with you should make a manual account in tandem with your Sale Freaks account is because a lot of the Sale Freaks stuff is automated, right? If you start with Sale Freaks, you're never really going to know how to manually list a product correctly for optimization and all of that. You're not going to dive deep into the actual manual side of eBay because Sale Freaks is doing it all for you, which is great. But I do think it is important that you learn the entire eBay platform when it comes to dropshipping. And, if by chance that manual account is something that you can build up over time and not get flagged because you're not using software, well, then over time, that manual account will catch up to your software account. So I'm talking about any software. I'm not talking about just Sale Freaks. That manual account will catch up to that software account. If you have VAs plus software, it should be fully automated for you. And at that point, now you have the manual store that's going well, and it will never theoretically be throttled. So the goal is to have, for me, probably to have in a completely manual store, you know, I would say 250 listings would be a good amount. You get to really understand what your best selling items are, what every product is, how often the store, goes out of stock with it. I mean, in my opinion, with manual dropshipping, if an item goes out of stock more than once, it's probably an item that you probably don't want to keep in your store, but that's a whole nother topic. Basically, with manual dropshipping, you're really getting in, you're understanding everything about your store. And if it never gets flagged, then you built something and, you have VAs to run everything. And here's the thing with a manual store that a lot of people don't realize. There are ways to automate a lot of the stuff that you think can't be automated just by using spreadsheets, by using and I'm talking about with the file exchange, using the file exchange. So with spreadsheets, with using email parsers to pull data from actual Google emails that you get with like tracking numbers and things like that. The email parsers pull data from the email, put it into an Excel form, and then you can, use an Excel sheet to upload the tracking information into eBay. So a lot of this stuff that when I say manual, you're going to start off manual, but if you learn how to do things in a optimal process, then that's when you're going to be able to do things quickly. You're going to be able to manage those 300 listings or 250 listings. And it's not going to seem as overwhelming. And that's one thing that I'm trying to do is build as many Excel models as possible to try to make the business as least complicated as possible. And one thing that I know I'll probably never be interested in, I don't want to say never, but more than likely won't be interested in. I know you can create listings through the file exchange also, but for me right now, that's not something I really want to pursue. I want to make sure that I list everything correctly from the beginning. So what I do is I have a template that I list under that I created. It's just a very simple template. And from there, I list the products from Walmart. I add item specifications. I literally, snipe everything from the seller I'm sniping from. If I'm sniping the item, if I'm optimizing the item, then I'm optimizing everything fully before I actually upload it into the site. So yeah, everything else though, like repricing and tracking uploading. You can even change your business policies through the file exchange. I mean, there's a bunch of different stuff you can do through the file exchange that, the one thing you can't do is, which is interesting to me, is you can't manage your promotions through the file exchange. As far as I know, I've looked in the documents for the file exchange, the user guide, and you can't actually like create markdowns or anything like that, which is interesting to me. And I know I haven't tried using the markdown manager yet for my manual store. I've only done the bulk discounts. I've done promotions and I've done promoted listings. So like I've got a couple items where, if you buy 2, you get 5% off. And if you buy 3, then you get 10% off. So yeah, I have a couple items like that. All my listings right now have a promoted listings running of 1.5%. And my promoted listings is working on my manual store. It's not working on my automated store. But yeah, I mean, both strategies will still work in 2019 as long as everything stays like it is right now. But it is nice too, because if you start a manual store along with your Sale Freak store, then you're kind of hedging your risk for anything else to happen. And in my opinion, if you start a manual store, you're ahead of the game for any software that comes out that might be able to do everything that's not through the API. So yeah, that's huge right there. Just if a software actually does create that, you're already one step ahead of everybody. But yeah, let me look in the chat and see who we have here. Gerald Young says, "Hey Tyler, good morning. I have a question. My store has impressions, but it seems as if my sales drop tremendously. Could it be possible that my account is still flagged? Well, you got to look at your impressions on your promoted listings. That's going to give you the best idea of if you're flagged or not. And Ace Man says, "Wow, too early to think. Where's my coffee?" Well, here's my coffee, so I'm good. But yeah, it is early. It's 7:16, and we still got 9 people. Hopefully, I'm catching some people as they make their way to work or something like that. Sheldon says, "Hi, man." Sheldon says, "Just started following you. Is there a way to contact you?" Yes. So you can contact me through my Instagram or through my Facebook. I'm not the best at answering messages now because I get so many of them. Some of them are kind of overwhelming. But I try to answer as many as I can. I will say that. And when I'm bored or just sitting around thinking, all right, what can I do? I answer messages on there. So that's probably the best way to contact me. But yeah, that's really all I wanted to do. This video was about, or wanted this video to be about. Sorry, it is early, but what's my name on Facebook is Dropship Tyler. So appreciate you guys joining this live as always, and hopefully I didn't wake anyone up with a notification that I was going live at 6:50. But yeah, now it's funny because I guess since I got a dog, I started waking up earlier. Before I got a dog, I was like, oh, sweet, I can sleep till 10 a.m. But now I actually, yes, a dog makes me less productive during the day because I have to take her on walks, whatever, all that. But in the morning, now I have all that extra time because she gets up so early. Kevin Hancock says, "Good morning. I'm from NC too." Awesome. Well, let me know where you're from in NC. Ace Man. Oh, wait until you have kids. Dogs are easy. I bet. Yes, SKUGrid does help you with a manual store, and I'll be doing a video about that. But anyway, yeah, I didn't want to get too far off topic. Just wanted to talk about what I wanted to talk about with the manual versus the automated store. So the automated dropshipping blueprint is still a course that is applicable. We made that course after eBay started flagging our accounts. So therefore, we know for a fact that that blueprint works. It's not like things have changed since the flagging. Like the only thing that's changed is the promoted listings now doesn't work. Before promoted listings worked, now it doesn't. So yeah, Gerald Young, exactly. My manual store has more views than my store with the software. So that's kind of the point that I'm getting at with a lot of different things. But saying that, per item, a manual store is more effective than a automated store. But with an automated store, you can make a lot of bulk changes quickly and you can upload a lot of products quickly. So there's that. But yeah, guys, hope everyone has a great rest of the day. Thanks for tuning in, and I will probably do a few more videos today. So thanks.